Today we're going to be building a simple minimalist portfolio website with just HTML and CSS. No JavaScript, zero JavaScript, just HTML, CSS. Let's get right into it. All right, so we have our index.html file here. Let's declare the structure with our exclamation mark. And yes, we have this now. Let me rename this. Let me name the title Jane portfolio website. Let's run this. Let's kill this and make it again. Let's go live so we can see our work live. So we have this Jane portfolio website, and let's just kickstart. We'll start with the header first. Let's start with the header. Let's declare the header. In our header, we are going to just put an H1 with the name Mary Jane, and then we can have our navigations. Let's declare a nav. And in our nav, we have our own ordered list. And then our list item should have an icon link inside the base. Let's link this to home. And let's put the text O in between. So let me just copy and paste this. All right, and then let's change this to about. And the next one, skills, projects. Then testimonial, then contact. All right, we have all of our navigation menu, and so we're just going to work on each section. We're currently working on the header, which houses the navigation. I'm just going to also work on something for smaller screen. For smaller screen, we want that to be a kind of like a menu toggle, because of course the small screen will not take all of this. So let's keep a menu toggle for smaller screen. Let's put the checkbox ID should be menu toggle, and then let's be the class menu toggle as well. Class menu toggle as well, and then we declare a label for it. Then the label for it we house the icon we want to use. Let's keep the class menu icon. This is for smaller screen. I just want us to write that word down for. Then our icon. Okay, for our icon, we're using Font Awesome. Font Awesome is every beginner's enough. So we're just going to grab Font Awesome link. Let's put it here. Font Awesome CDA. Okay. I just put it here. And now we also have to link our style sheet. This is our style here, style.css, the style file. Let's link that as well. All right, so we have our menu toggle. Let's introduce our icon here. There's a bar icon that we're going to be using, FA bars. Okay, we're getting that here. All right, look at what we have here. It's empty and ugly. So let's head over to our style. In our style file, I already declared some colors. We're going to majorly be using these three colors. This kind of blackish, and this is whitish, but not white. And this is lemon, kind of. So let's move on to declaring our styles. Let's declare global styles first. Call them global styles, margin 0, padding 0 as well, margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing, border box. All right, let's give our body some styling as well. Body should be font family inter. Let's use font family inter, but you can actually just use whatever it is you want to use. Inter in sans serif. Margin 0, padding 0 for the body as well. Margin 0, padding 0, and then 0 padding. Let's give it background color. The background color for our body should be primary. It should be the primary color, and the text color should now be the secondary color. This color. All right, let's check it out. Okay. So we have this now. We have this. Why is testimonial different? Why on earth are you different? Testimonial. All right, so we have that. Let's start these navigations. These nav links. Let's start them. Or let's start the header first. Let's not jump. Header first. Let's give our header padding. Let's give some padding. The left and right, and on top and bottom as well. 1.2, 1.2, 1 rem. And let's give it the text align. Let's give it text align center so that all text will centralize. and let's give it a display flex. We want to flex it because it contains our H1 and our nav link. Then justify the space, justify content, space between, and let's give it a position fixed. We want our header to constantly be fixed on the page. Let's give it top 0, left 0. I don't know why I should do this. Top 0, left 0. And, okay. Z index, let's give it Z index 1000. I don't think so Z index 1000. Okay, that should be, let's give the 100% width, that's correct. Let's give the 100% width. So this is what we have. We have that name and that checkbox that we want to use for our what's it called? Our small screen, and we still have the navs. They still look very ugly. But let's continue. Let's start the navigations now. Let's start the navigations. Now UL. Let's give it a display inline. Display inline. And we give it some margin 0.1 rem. Alright, let's start the links. Now ULLIE. Let's give this a color. There's decoration none. Color, secondary color. Margin. I don't think this is too big. Let's not resize the font. Let's give it a transition because we're going to give it some just an animation. Color 0.3 seconds. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I don't want this here, so let's give it a list style. List style none. List style type none. So we don't have that bullet point. Thank you. Okay. Anyway. I think this is display inline as well. No, let me give LI this styling. Then the URL should just simply this turn on and maybe adding 0 so it doesn't have a strap at either. Okay, it still has a pop-up. And look at this. 10 minutes. List turn on, and let's do the cuttings in. I'm just bring this so that we arrange things properly. Let's turn on. Okay, so let's give it. Okay, this is already making sense, right? We're still going to have to take this out. Let's do some over animation. Now, okay, good. So over it. Okay, it's coming together. And now let's style our menu icon. Our menu icon is not here, and it should be here. I don't know why it's not here. Okay. Let's change this. We have a menu icon here now, and let's style it too. We don't want it to be visible on large screen. We really want to see it on smaller screens. So let's move on to that part where we see it on smaller screens. So we display it none on large screen. So our menu icon should display none. Menu icon should display none. Our menu toggle should also display none as well. We don't want it yet. We don't see it yet. Sorry, I'm supposed to have a dot in front because this is a class name and it was some semantic issue. That's why okay, it's gone now. All right. So let's work on the responsiveness as well. Let's check if the checkbox, if the menu icon checkbox is checked on larger screen. We want it such that we're able to see it and click on it. So, all right. Or it doesn't have to be close. I can use the symbol. I prefer to do it like this. Then actually name and display blog. Let's work on some media queries so we can work on our responsiveness. Max width. Let's check the max width we can limit. It's normal like this on large screens, so let's check some other screens. So it's not supposed to be like this. So let's work on that. Let's start from say 760 pixel. 765 pixel. From 765 pixel, when the width is smaller than 765 pixels, max width, I suck at, memorizing syntax, but I didn't even try because there's no point. So nav, let our nav display none. Okay. Position should be fixed. So we don't want to see our navigations. Then you should have some top or following. Let's get the left to 0. Let's adjust our LIs to now view LI for smaller screen. We want to give it a margin 20 pixel top and 0 because we are still going to see it, right? But we would only see it when we toggle on our menu icon and give it the display blocking. Let's give this a 100% so that even on smaller screen where you toggle, you still get it on full width. And let's still give it the background color, the same background color. And maybe test align center. Set align center. All right, let's check it out. Okay, we don't have the CS. All right, our menu icon is still not displaying. That's because we haven't given it a display block. That's menu icon. Display block margin. Let's give some margin time. Let's put margin 20 pixel 0. Okay. Our icon is here, but it's so tiny. I'm just going to increase the size in bits. And we don't even need the margin. Let's just increase the size without the margin. Font size, say 24 pixel. All right. It looks normal. But when we click it, it's not flickering. Okay, let's still move on. Let's create another media coming for smaller screen sizes. And we need it. Yeah, maybe we want to reduce the size of this H1 a bit. Say after 500 pixel. Let's create another media query for maximum width 500 pixel. I don't know what it Pilot is doing, but I'm not sending it around. 500 pixel, and let's just give it that H1 should just have the font size of 1.5 rem. It's 1.5 rem. That should be normal. Okay, this is absolutely normal now. All right, we have our header ready now. Let's move on to another section. Let's move on to the home section. Literally just like the first section, sure. Let's give this a section. Let's give it a class home container. It should be home container, and then let's give it an ID home. ID home. Inside our home, let's an H1 that says maybe chain, and then maybe an H3 that says software engineer and blogger. And we can now have a link that goes to our contact section, and it says contact me. All right. Okay, we have that content here. It's kind of not in the right way, so let's try to utilize some styling. Home section, and I'm moving down to the home section. Let's just comment this out. All right. Dot home container. Okay. The camera. And access the suggestion, even though I don't think it should be the right one. Let's see what we have. No, this is not what to look like. First of all, let's give it the background image. I have an image of Mimigen. With that image URL /images/ home.png. Okay. Let's give the background size. Comma. Okay. Let's give it the 80 view height size. 80 view height. We want it to take 80% of our screen. And then display flex. Let's check it. Okay. Actually, is it just me, or I don't like the fact that I covered this ball. I don't think you should do that. Okay, that's good. I don't mind it. And I did it to look better. Let's give it some flex editing. Let's give it some flex direction. Hold on. And maybe justify content center. Maybe some align item center as well. And okay, so I'm together. Test align center. Let's give it some just the line center and maybe some margin top. I'll say 80 pixel. 80 pixel. Right, let's check this out. Okay. Yeah, so it's down a bit now, and our header still has its own original background again. Okay, let's start the H1 dot container H1. Let's give that the font size 6 rem, or maybe 5 rem, and let's give some letter spacing so it looks a bit bigger. Letter spacing, let's give it 8 pixel. Okay, actually 0. Okay, Mary like the letter spacing a bit so much, I like it 7. And let's give it a font size of 6, so maybe instead of 5. All right, I like this. This is looking okay. Now let's start this part, software engineer and blogger. Dot container H3. That was our second edit. So let's look at the font size and imagine font size to imagine 0. Okay, it's making sense. So we have our link here. No, we are not even in the about section yet. You can then add the link. Let's access this. Let's see if it fits into what we want. No. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. Let's give it something else. Let's give it background color transparent. I want it to still have the background color, this image as the background color. Okay, background color transparent, and let's give it some border. Let the border be that secondary accent color that we have. 1 pixel solid, 1 pixel solid, and 1 secondary no, 1 accent color. Let's check. Let's make it for a secondary. Orange is looking weird. This is going to just have a design. Chair. Let's give it some pattern. Pattern 1 rem. 5 rem. Pattern rem 5 rem and down. Should be. Let's give it 0.8 rem. 0.8 rem and 5 rem. Okay, we need to give some margin top. This is looking contact. Margin top, say 5 rem. Sure. Margin top 5 rem, and let's give it some font size and remove the text decoration. Okay, color. Text decoration, that's underlined. We don't want it there, so we're taking it out. Text decoration none, and maybe font size 0.0. Okay, this is making some sense. Now let's give it some over styling, so that when we style it, there's still some like, when we over it, it gives us something that lets us know that this is being overcovered. When we over it, then it should give the opacity 0.7, and let's give it. Let's change the border color whenever we over it. Let the border color now be. Let the border should be 1 pixel solid accent color. All right, let's check it out. So when we over it, it gives that lemon color. All right, let's style it. Let's make it responsive. This is not responsive enough. This is too big for a small screen. So we have to make it responsive in some way. Let's make it responsive. Let's give some media queries to media, say, at max with 500 pixel. 500 pixel. Let's max with 500 pixel. Let's reduce that. Let's reduce the H1. Let's see it's here. Let's look at what ChatGPT gave us. Let's see if that is enough. No, I think it was too tiny. Let's 4M. Let's give it to 4M instead of 3M. And for the H3, let's do that 1.5. For the link, let's reduce the padding a bit. It's like down is looking too big on smaller screens. For link should be 6.6 and 3 rem. Okay, this makes sense. Let's put some space here. Let's give this one a margin button. Let's give this one I feel like this is too close. These two are too close together. So, is it okay? Let's reduce the letter spacing here. It looks too wide. Letter spacing, let's change it to 5 pixel. Okay, this is better. This is, I don't know. Let's reduce the size for this one. One size should now be font size should be let's reduce it. So initially it is, initially we didn't even assign the font size to it. Let's give it 9. Let's give it one level smaller screen. Margin top. Margin top 3 then. Yeah, this space was too much. This makes sense now. I think this is okay for smaller screen now. Okay. Alright. That will start with the home section. I think it's coming together. It's coming together, guys. Alright, we are done with the header and the home container. Let's move on to Let's move on to the about section where we talk about when we're doing guys to talk about ourselves. And I have some content here already that I'll be utilizing for all of the sections. So in our about, let's give this an ID about, and let's give it the class about container. About container. So in our about container, let us have another div. Dot maybe about content. So inside this will house the content we have for our about section. Here's our image. / images / about.jpg. And then the alternative to that image just making. Let's just keep it there. Alright, let's have some paragraphs that just talks about something. Move. Why? Okay, let's just have a paragraph. Let's grab content here. Let's grab content from you. Say, hello, I am Mary Jane. And I am Mary Jane, blah, 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 blah. I have over 10 years, something. Let's dump it inside there. Okay. Jesus, just disposed. So, okay, let's have another paragraph here. Another paragraph. Let's have like 3 paragraphs. I think I have like 3 paragraphs content, so that make it fuller. Let's grab another part of the about my journey, blah, 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 blah. And then put this in the 2nd paragraph. And let's grab the remaining for the 3rd paragraph. When I'm not coding, you can find me exploring this and that and that. When I'm not coding, you can find me recording videos for my YouTube channel. But no, I'm not meditating too. Okay, we have all of this now. But this doesn't look good. We have this image and we have all of the paragraphs. Okay, let's start styling this. Let's start this. About section. And we're comment this. Okay. Dot about app container. Let's start the container first. Let's see what we have. How we can start this. We can let's leave the test online center. Without the testing, it can be centralized. Test online center, maybe some margin. It's too close to this. Let's give it margin. Margin top and margin. Let's give it margin. Or should we give it pattern? Let's give it pattern. 5 zoom. Let me suppose let me 50 pixel, 20 pixel. And there's some space now. And let's add the contents inside the about container. About contents, that div inside the about container. Honestly, now I think there's absolutely no need for that if we already have it. Max width, let's give the max width of say 80 or 800 pixel. And let's give it the margin 0 or 2. Margin 0 or 2. Can you let's check it? Let's get the font size. Font size. Maybe 0.9 range. And some 9 height. Into 1.5 range. So this is what my 6. Okay, my situation is now. And let's start the header inside. Okay. Don't head inside. There's no hidden to do it. So let's remove that filter styling. Or maybe we should just put an header here. Let's put an H1 here. Just to see it about me. Alright, it's coming up. It's coming together. Okay, as our age, so the scenes about me and it's necessary. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on last time. Let's see how it comes out. And if it's not necessary, you can just drag it out. Margin bottom, 20 pixel. Okay, that makes sense. Let's accept that. And then maybe let's start the image about content as an image. So let's start the image. First, this is too big. So let's give the max width 150 pixel. And then let's give it a border radius. So let's make it circular. Border radius 50%. Bro, I need another keyboard. Let's do this. Border radius 50%. Let's look at it. Okay. Then the margin bottom. Margin bottom should be saying 20 pixel. Alright. Let's start. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. So this is what we have about me. This about me is looking like it's trying to get that too much. Let's give it some margin. Margin bottom 20 pixel. Let's give it some margin bottom. Let's give this margin bottom 30 pixel. This tag isn't applying at all. But continuation. I'm not sure that applying at all. I'm give it a point. Acknowledge. Something is working. It's not working. Talk about content. No, it's supposed to be our container. Sorry, not even the colorate. Yeah, about container. Let's reduce this to 20. Okay, so we have the about section. Does this about me and the keys picture of Mini Jane. I was beside Mini Jane, and we have 3 paragraphs. Oh, moving on to the skills section. Declare the section with an ID of skills and with a class of skills container. Okay. Alright, we just have our header here, our H2 that says skills. And then we're going to have our ordered list here with class skills list. And then we'll have our list item, which is going to also house an icon, the front or some icon. So the first one will be HTML. Let's give that a class of fab HTML5, and let's write HTML in the middle. HTML. Let's look it up here. Okay, so we have skills, we have HTML. We're not getting this icon. All right, let me just keep over the icons and I would just copy and paste it. Okay, we have all of our icons written here now. We have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, Node, SQL, Python, Java, Angular, Vue.js, PHP, and WordPress. Okay, let's start styling now. Then once our style.css, we have our skills section. Let's add the skills container first. The skills container. Okay, let me take this suggestion. Okay, well, let us give this a background color. We're giving it the secondary color. Now we have to give its color primary because now the text are like literally the same color. Okay, so we have the same. All right, let's start the H2, the header here. Dot skills container H2. Okay, font size 2.5, margin bottom 20. Okay, I think that makes sense. All right, let's move on to dot skills list. That will be display. Let's give it list and none. List style type none. We don't want the bullets on it there. And let's wrap it, flex wrap, and then we give it a margin 0 auto. Let's give it a max width of 80%. And maybe justify content center. Padding 0 to padding 0. With some font size as well. Font size 1.2 rem, and let's give it line height 1.6 cm. Okay. All right, let's style each list type. The skills list li. So we give it a margin. No, we want the primary color, not the accent color. So now we have to change the color to the secondary color. Var secondary color thinking. Let's give it a margin 10 pixel, 20 pixel. 20 pixel. And padding should be 2 in. Okay. Okay, let's keep it moving. Let's give the box border radius on box shadow. Border radius, we want to make the edges a bit round, 8 pixel, and box shadow should be 4 pixel, 6 pixel, 0.1. Okay, let's give it some transition, 0.3 seconds. Box size and border box, and then let's display flex. Justify content. Space between. Or let's make it flex wrap. Display flex wrap. Flex wrap. We still have to give this some space. Alright, let's move on to the icon. The skills lists icon. The icon inside each skills list. Let's give that icon a color. Let's give it the accent color, the lemon color. Let's give it the accent color. And let's give it the margin, right? 20 pixel. Okay. Let's start the over. Let's check it. Okay. This is what we have now. But let's give some over styling. Okay, I'm pasting so again. So when we over this, let's give it a bit of some, nothing much. Just lift it up a bit. Let me accept this.
And then
Let me reduce this a bit to -5. To 5 pixel. Really. Alright. I'm getting somewhere. I think we're good here. But on smaller screen, we have to make this responsive on smaller screen. So we will have to add some media queries. Max width as media query at media. Max width. It's supposed to be inside the bracket. Actually, want it to start from 1000 pixel. 1000 pixel. And then at that point, we'll calculate the width. Let's calculate, don't 100%. Width should calculate it. We'll calculate 80% minus 20 pixel for the width. And then let's give it a margin. And maybe some justify content in consider screen. Justify content, relevant. Okay, let's start to check this. Okay, this is what we have. Alright, let's move on to I think it should still not be this big at this point. Let me change this to 700 pixel. And let's have another one for 1000 pixel at media. Max width 1000. I think at 1000 pixel we are fine. Really, we are fine. Okay, we can just, let me see. Maybe if I just reduce the size of the skills header. Let's change the font size. Dot skills. Container page 2. Let's reduce the font size to 2 and then let's reduce the font size further to maybe let's reduce the font size of that header to say 1.7 and then there's the skills lists li, the lists elements themselves. So let's come here. Let's give this one a padding 1.5 rem, and let's give it the font size. Let's make it smaller and smaller screen. Font size 1.3 rem. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, we analyze the segments. Okay, that will be it. All right, that will be that for the skills section. All right, so let's move on to our project section. Section hashtag projects dot projects container. Okay, let's have our H2 says projects builds, and then let's have a div that houses each project's card. Let's call this div.projects to be the class project, and then let's have a div.projects card for each project. Each project is most likely going to have an image. The first one I already have my image is ready. The first one is imaging. The first one is named Scribble. I have the content here. Scribble, and then we have TravelMate, Blogify. So the first one is Scribble. Scribble. And then we'll just have another div inside of that project. Let's say project info. Inside which we would have an H3 and a paragraph H3 that gives us the project title and a paragraph that gives us the content of which project. Scribble is a content management platform, blah, 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 built with Tango and React. Let's put that inside. So we have all of our projects pasted here. I have Scribble, TravelMate, Blogify, FitTrack, and on our live server, we can see it all here, the image, the title, the name of the project, the brief info about the project. And of course, it looks ugly because we haven't added any styling to our project section. So let us start with styling the project section. We're going to start with our project container, adding 50 pixel, 20 pixel. I think that's the same measurement to be adding to the rest of the containers. Okay, that's the line center. All right, let's start the H2 inside our project container. 2.5 rem, margin top. Let's give our H2 some margin top. And maybe test align center. No, but we already have test align center here in the another container. So let's start projects. Let's start the projects container, the one that houses all of the project cards. We want that to be display flex, and we want it to be flex wrap. I need to add this flex wrap, and then let's give it justify content center. Let's take a look at it. All right, it's coming together. Now let's start each of the project cards. Projects card. Let's give it a background black, but I want the background to be a bit different from the black that is the original background so that it can have some form of different. Let's use 1C. I say 1C. I think that's the shade of black. Yeah, that's the shade of black. Let's give it that background, and let's give it some color. We want the color to still be this white color. Let's give it a what's it called? Let's give some border radius. Let's give the border radius of 8 pixel, and let's give it box shadow. Box shadow 0. Box shadow 0, 4 pixel. Get up window. This is the best time to go and help the house because God knows I don't. Thank you. Let's give this 0.2. Let me give it 0.2 now. All right, let's give it some margin. Okay. And in 20 pixel, let's give it a max width. Let's do it 300 pixel. 300 pixel. I don't know why this is happening. I honestly don't know why this is happening. Okay. Let's give it a max width of 300 pixel. Let's take a look at how it is. All right. Things are still not regular. Let's give it overflow reading. And maybe some transition. We'll add some transition to it. Transform 0.3 seconds. Let's start the image in the project card because it's not looking regular. Look at it. It's not looking regular. I need it to be the same size, but this travel base is looking abnormal. So project card, IMG. We shouldn't give it a width. Let's give it a height 40% of project card. The image should take just 40% of the project card container. All right, makes sense. I think we have that now. Let's type the H2, the heading inside the project card. Dot project card H2, H3. Because H3 we have inside that. Let's give that the font size. Font size, let's give it 1.6, 1.5, 1.5. 1.5 rem, okay, margin. Let's give it some color. I don't know. I think we should give it the lemon color we're using. Color should be, no, we're using the accent color. Just give it some spice. And let's just give it some letter spacing. Letter spacing. Yeah. Let's give it some. Okay. Letter spacing 0.3 rem. Let's hide this paragraph. It's looking too big. Okay, those projects card. Standard paragraph inside our project card. Let me access this. Then we can adjust in secondary column. Still looking a bit big. Let me change this font size to like 8.8. So 0.9. And then let's give it margin 0. I don't want it to add any margin. Let's give it line height. It's looking to jump out. Line height should be. So let's give it 1.4. I think that's still reasonable. Let's change this to 1.3. Okay. I guess that is. Let's give this card here. Let's give this all info card. Project info. The house is the issue. Let's give it some card here. Those projects info. Project card. No, it's project info. It's project card. Project info. Let's give it some padding. Let's give it padding. So, change pickup. Change pickup is fine. Okay, this makes sense. Let's give our project card some over styling. The project card on over. So over upper. Let's give it transform. Let's just lift it up a bit to just the same way we did the initial one. Transform y minus 10 minus 5. Let's scale it. We actually can scale it. Let's scale it. Let's scale it. Scaling should be maybe 1. Let's enter in style. By 0 size. Let's leave by 5. Okay, and this makes sense. But it's a bit too much. It's okay. Alright. I think that should be all for the overall. And that would be it for our project. This project header is not giving me what it should give. I don't know what's going on here. Project card H3. Let me check exactly H3. No, project info H3, not project count. This is not making so much sense. It's always have some margin and it's not having that. Project info H3. Yeah, this is not supposed to have information. Let me give margin button. 10%. $390. The test is supposed to be centralized. That's can be the same thing. Why is that not working? Okay, I think I found what the problem is. This is our project container H2. And there's some test line. Center. Still not working. What's going on? I'm giving this a very weird color red. Okay, this time is not getting here. Project container. Project container. H2. Let's try to get this project container H2. This is thoroughly fun. I don't know why I'm working on this one. Project container. This is H2. This is H2 now. I don't really get it. Oh, it's projects. Projects, container, not projects. Aha. It's projects, not projects. Projects. Oh no, sorry. Alright, I think that would be all for our project section. This is what we have. I think this looks okay now. I think this is close to be, but I think it still looks okay now. Let's check it on someone's screen. Okay, this looks perfect to me. Not perfect, but this looks okay to me. All right, let's move on to the next section. All right, let's move on to our testimonial section. So, section, the testimonial container, hashtag testimonials. Okay. Inside here, there's a div. So let's call that testimonial carousel. Yeah, let's have an H2 first. And H2 that just says testimonial. And then here, let's have testimonial slides. Div dot testimonial slides. And inside our carousel, would have our inputs that has a class carousel inputs. We're doing the class on this. Let's just give it an ID. An ID slide. The one type is radio. The radio button. And let's just give it the name carousel. Let's copy and paste this 3 times. We have 3 testimonials. Testimonials from 3 people. And let's add our testimonial control here. Dot testimonial control. Well, let's call this carousel control because I think I'm need carousel control coming together. Okay, thank you. Carousel control, okay, for slide 1, for slide 2, and for slide 3. Let's give the class. So let's give each label the class. Let's give them carousel control. And just copy and paste this. Doing the simple, let me add this to this. Okay. Now inside our testimonial slides, which we have all 3 testimonials. Let's have testimonial slide for each testimonial. Each testimonial should have an image, a paragraph that says the name of the person giving the testimonial, and maybe like maybe their role. And their role, let's give it image, source in /image, testimonial 1, and then let's have a paragraph that we house the testimony of that person. And then let's have an H4. Okay, H4. This should house the title and maybe the name, and H5 should house the title. This one's our content, testimonials, Mary Jane's expertise, blah, blah, blah. Let me copy this. Let me just skip over this part and... Alright, so I have pasted all of my testimonial content here. So we have 3 testimonials. We have one from John Doe, Jane Smith, and Robert Brown. And this is how it looks, of course, very ugly. Everything is dismantled. Let's move on to start styling our testimonial section. We start with the testimonial container. Okay, thank you. We're giving it the secondary color container. And let's add some more stuff here. Let's give it some position relative. Let's give it overflow hidden. All right. And let's move on to our testimonial carousel. All right. Okay. Let's give this a max width of 800 pixel. Let's give it position relative as well. Let's give it overflow hidden as well. Then, okay. All right, still coming together. Let's imagine 0 or 2. All right. This is what we have. Still very much ugly. Let's move to styling the slides container. The testimonial slides. Let's give that a display flex. Let's give it a width of 300 because we have 3 carousels and we want to only see 1 on the screen per time. And let's give it some transition. The transition will be transform 0.5 seconds. Let's give it is in and out. Is in and out. Okay, things are coming together, but still not looking as good as we would want it to. Let's style the slide, each slide, block testimonial slide, each one, not slides. Each slide should display flex. Flex should be, the 3.33% for each slide. That is 33.33% of the slides container. That's about 1/3. We want each slide to have like 1/3. Let's give it box sizing. Box sizing of whatever box. and maybe some padding, 20 pixel to just give me some space, and test align center. I want to centralize the test. Okay. Believe. Please comments get them. By the way, next edit the. We have to change the color here. I'm not seeing the test. Keep looking around like, where's the test? Let's change the color, the test color to primary color. But I'm still not seeing the test. Just checking. F4. I'm seeing the test now. Okay. Okay, so we still have some. This does not look as good as we want it to. So let's start by styling. Let's style this image first of all. It's too big. Dot testimonial slide image. IMG, let's give that a width of maybe, let's look at how big this is. Let's give it a width of 100 pixel. Maybe height of 100 pixel as well. Height, 100 pixel, border radius, 50%. And margin bottom 20 pixel. Okay, this has some space. Okay, let's start this paragraph. Let's give it some margin bottom as well. It's too close to the title. Dot testimonial slide paragraph. Let's give that some margin bottom. 219. I should have a video on all of these CSS measurements, ren, pixel, blah blah blah. One ren, and then let's start. I think this kind of makes some sense now. Let's start the controls, the carousel controls. Display flex, justify content, space between, justify content. Let's give it space the same. And let's give it some same margin top. 20 pixel, okay. All right. Let's give each of our carousels control. This one we just finished doing is the container that houses each of the controls. And now let's style each control. Let's remove the S. For each control, of course, cursor pointer. I want you to have. That would definitely improve user experience. Cursor pointer. Let's give the background color. Friendly color. Mount it to be black, and let's give it some width of 15 pixel and height of 15 pixel. And border radius 50%. Let's do some margin 0 and then 5. Not 10, thank you so much. Okay, 5, okay. If this is not looking good, but let's just keep it running. Transition, let's give some transition by background color. 0.3 second is to just transition is so quick. Oh, this is looking this space. Let's give it to justify content center. This space between is not it's not giving what we want it to give. But I think that's fine. Now let's move on to hiding these our radio buttons that are on top. So input name by name of carousel, display none. That is gone. And we need to be able to adjust the slides based on the carousel control. So when I click on the next one, it should show me the next slide. So let's work on that. Slide 1. If slide 1 is checked, then testimonial, the slide, dot testimonial slide. Testimonial slides. So if slide 1 is checked, we want to see testimonial slides. If slide 2 is checked, let me just, okay, thank you. If slide 2 is checked, we want to see the next slide, which is like taking the next 1/3 of our slides container. I don't know if that makes sense. Basically, we have 3 sections. We have 3 slides inside our slides container. We want it to be such that when I click slide 1, it shows me the first slide. And then when I click slide 2, it shows me the second slide. And if all of the slide is covering 100%, we just divide it by 3. Okay, so slide 2, we start from, 33.33. Honestly, let me do it. 33 is okay. And slide 3, if slide 3 is checked, okay, 66.66. So if I click on slide 2, somebody's not working. All right, let's check what's going on here. What's going on here? We're supposed to be able to adjust this based on. Sure, is there a problem? There's definitely a problem somewhere. All right, I think I found the issue. Then put my hash in the front here. So hash, okay. All right then, this pictures I'm looking. Let me give this instead of, let's give the image. Let's not do the height. Let me see what we have. Okay. I think this is a bit normal. All right. That's that with testimonial. Let's move on to, let's close this up. Let's move on to contact. Section dot contact container hashtag contact. So let's move on to our contact, and there isn't so much inside the contact container. Let's just give this a class of contact info. ID should be contact, so let's give class info. It's just basic information inside that container. Contact info. And let's just put a div in here. Because even by it, you know what? They don't need to put a div. Let me just put an H2 element here. It just says, this is have an icon. A front of some handshake icon. FE and shake. And beside the icon, let's just have contact me. Contact me. And there may be a paragraph. A paragraph that says, if you would like to contact me, if you would like to get in touch with me, blah, blah, blah. I think I have that here, so let me just copy and paste. If you would like to get in touch with me, feel free to email me at maryjane.scum. Okay. And then let's put an email icon beside this, and let's put this one inside the, let me see, I can grab an email icon, so that should be FA envelope. So something like 2 shekel, 8 bits. And let this one be a link. This is Mary Jane. This is Mary Jane at email.com, that's example.com, okay. Let it be a link. Link should be mailed to, I actually don't know how to write this syntax, but I think it should be mailed to like this. Mailed to Mary Jane. Let's check. Contact me, like different sources. So email me at mail to Mary Jane. Okay, let's put the Mary Jane inside so that the hyperlink can have content inside it. We'll find me on LinkedIn. All right. Let's start out the contact me section. That one wouldn't be such a big deal. Contact me section. Just comment that out. Okay, let's move on. Does contact info. Let's give it a padding. Contacts info. And give that padding. Be the same pattern. Now that I'm thinking of it, I think I should have written this line like multiple times. Okay, test the line center. Okay. This will reduce a lot. And then let's start the paragraph. Instead of an H2, isn't an H2. We're going to require thing like that. Let's start the paragraph and start. But this is too big safe. It's looking so big. Let's make it Surah. We don't need to speak any better. Now let's start the paragraph. Let's contact info paragraph. Let's give down one a font size of maybe 9.2. Font size 1.2 ring. And maybe some ring height of say 1.6 then. Since the pencil million ones. 1.1. Alright, so let's start the link. I don't want it to be this color blue that comes with it, and I don't want that. Sounds good. Paper. Thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't want this. I want the color itself, not the background, to be the essence color. Okay, and this is making some sense. I'm not giving anything back in. Let's just give you some color transition in. I'm not sure it requires all of this. New for large settlement. Okay. I think that was all. Okay, maybe when we over this, let's do some overstyling. Dot contracts, info, link. Let's just give it opacity. Opacity 0.7. Okay. It's not so much.
Let's be still flags.
Okay. Let's move on to the last part very quickly. All right, now let's move on to our footer. I have set this, so just let me just go from scratch. Our footer. Let me close our contact section. Let's format this file. And let's move on to our footer. Let's give it a class container. Class container. And inside, let's just have a div. Let's call that, say, class footer content. Let's call that footer content. And inside, let's just have a paragraph. I think I have like something for the footer. 2024 Mary Jane. All right, preserved. Or is reserved rather. Unreserved. Okay. Let's have that on other lists. That will house like our social links. Class social links. We just want to link Mary Jane's Instagram, Twitter account. I mean, we chat to visit the airport here. I mean, I need to go co-pilot to the airport rather. So, LinkedIn, Twitter, GitHub, CodePen. Let's see. Okay. We have each of those links now. All right, let's start our footer. Yeah. Footer section. Let's go. This is an error. Let's footer section here. Then comment this out. So let's start the footer container. Footer. We really don't have to declare a background color for our footer. Let's just give it color. I want it to still be our black, our primary color. Let's give it color verse secondary color. And let's give our footer some text align center. And some padding. So let's do the positioning. Let's do some positioning and let's do the bottom 0. All right, let's start the content inside our footer. The footer content. Let that display flex. And let's justify, okay, it's coming together. Justify content space between this time around. And let's give it align item center. Let's edit the social links container, which is our unordered list. The social links. Let's give that list out none. List out type none. None. And then we don't want that bullet point. Let's flex it. We don't want it on top of each other. We want it beside each other. Justify content. Let's centralize this time around. What do we have here? Okay. That was Let's do space between. Then align item center. Center. Social links. Then social links. Let's edit each item inside the social links container. Let that be margin 0.10 pixel. So for top and bottom, we want it to not have any margin, but we want it to have margins left and right. So let's type the link inside. Is it the hyperlink that is giving it this blue color? Actually, let's give it the accent. No, let's give it secondary color. Okay. Font size. Let's give this font size 1.2. This one is looking, because they can see box to swallow everybody. 1.2, man. Okay. Let's give it some overstyling. And we over it. We want its color to change. Okay. We did check our testimonial for small screen. Let's check that. I absolutely forgot to do that. Okay, testimonial looks okay on small screen. I can navigate around. But this footer kind of looks almost on our small screen. So let's do some editing. Let's code some media queries here. Media query. Let's give it max width. Max width, say 700 pixel. And those footer content. Let's change the direction. And okay. This makes sense now. All right, guys. Looks like we're done. It looks like we are done here. Bravo. Let me just check this. Okay. This is an iPhone. I don't like when this thing does this. This is an iPhone. This is how it looks on iPhone 12. Let's check it. Video screen. And this is how it's going to look on a big screen. Guys, we did it. All right. I hope you were able to follow through with that. If you enjoyed that video and you found it helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on notification for more tech and coding content. See you in my next video.